This week's spelling words are contractions. So we're going to use an apostrophe, and they are made up of two words put together. They take out a few letters. Sometimes here there's 4 letters, sometimes maybe just 1 letter. And you put the apostrophe there. So I apostrophe D could be I would, I should, or I had, just depending how it's used in the sentence. But that is I apostrophe D, I'd. Number 2 is I'm, and the 2 words are I am. So they took out the A and put them together with the apostrophe instead of the A, I'm. Number 3, I've, I have are the 2 words. They take out the H and the A, make I've. Is not is number 4. The contraction is isn't. So they took out the O and put the 2 words together with the apostrophe instead of the O. Isn't. Number 5, aren't. The 2 words are not. With the not contractions, you always take out the O and put them together with the apostrophe instead of the O. Aren't. Number 6 can be let us. Oops. Let us. Let's is the contraction. Number 7, what's is what is, what does, or what has. What's. Depending how it is in the sentence, it can be one of those options. Number 8, how is, how's. Number 9, number 8 can also be how does. And yes, or how has. Number 9, haven't, have not are the 2 words. Number 10, hasn't can be has not put together. Number 11, where is or where does, where's. And number 12, will, we will. Number 13, these are all the nots, the N apostrophe tiered, couldn't, could not, are not, aren't, and should not, shouldn't. Good. For our red words, our first one, if we code it, right, in between those consonants, so we have suppose. So this one actually looks pretty good. Suppose. Okay, following quite a few rules, just remember the 2 consonants there, kind of everything. Suppose. This number 17, you kind of hear that sh sound at the beginning. Sh. So you might think that E might be silent. It's not the long U sound, it's just all those things to remember. Sure. Our next word, sugar. So we could divide here to make the sound, sugar, like book, sugar, so that U is making a different sound. And what I love about this is if we use like the ER spelling pattern for sugar, this would be our soft J sound. So to me, it totally makes sense while we use this AR, but AR is making that sound, like a spelling pattern we'll talk about very soon, like dollar. It's just making that sound. So sugar, right? It's not the ARR car. It's not sugar. It's the sugar sound. Good. If you ski, it is the I. We just talked about this, making the long E sound. There's kind of a word, right? We talked about where that word comes from, but yeah, we're going to add the ing to make that you're doing now. But yeah, it's kind of goofy that we have the two eyes right beside each other. So that's why we have that red word there. And then here, you might see the two vowels. Spear. I kind of hear the long E sound, right? We don't hear the sound. It's not spur it. So kind of a different sound there. Oops. Spear. But this one's fine. It. Spirit. S-P-I-R-I-T. Spirit. Good. The last two here we have were, not, weren't, and does not, doesn't. Good.